Introducing the Natick High School starters. Number 10, Jason O'Keefe. Number 11, Captain.
Hello and welcome to Braintree High School as we are ready for today's basketball matchup. It'll be varsity boys basketball, Braintree and Natick. Mike will also bring you the coverage here on PCAM TV as we have the starting lineups. First for Natick, it'll be number 10 and 11, Jason O'Keefe with Ryan Mela. Also out there will be number 21, Colby LeBlanc, number 23, Patrick Mulholland, and number 33, Danny Tarlin. And for Braintree now, it'll be number 5, Nate Mead, number 10, Cohen Drainville, number 12, Tristan Rodriguez, number 23, Matt Daly, and number 24, Chris Kuja for head coach Bob Crook. And we will pause now for the playing of the national anthem.
You please remove your hats and rise for the playing of our national anthem.
Hello and welcome back to the Hurry Gymnasium start of the ball game, moments away. As we'll have the opening tip at center court. It'll be Patrick Mulholland jumping for, actually make it Rylan Mela jumping for Natick, and he wins the tip to his point guards. That'll be O'Keefe. So O'Keefe, Mela, LeBlanc, Mulholland, and Tarlin, the starting 5 for Natick. The Redhawks facing off here against Braintree, 5-5 on the season. And the opening basket coming here on the alley-oop pass, as it's finished by the captain, one of the co-captains, Mela. Opening basket here of the game, the Braintree starting 5 of Mead, Drainville, Rodriguez, Daly, and Kuja. And Mead, right on cue, knocks down his first shot. He's really picked up the offensive rhythm, and he's been one of Braintree's most dynamic players on the offensive end, as it'll be a three-point try off the mark with the left hand and into the hands of Mead, but he was out of bounds apparently. Looked like he had just cleared that boundary on the end line, and the referee was looking at the play and said otherwise. So Natick will continue with the ball. 7:10 to go here in the opening quarter, both sides with 2 points on the board. Driving in, backing down, and the roll gets to fall as LeBlanc scores. So both of the co-captains with baskets for Natick in the first couple possessions, and Braintree now with the travel. And that all started because Rodriguez wanted to make the pass and didn't look like Kuja was either in the right spot or ready for the pass. Nonetheless, a careless turnover for Braintree here early. Natick with a 2-point lead and the ball. Long three, and he knocks it down. From outside, O'Keefe. And Natick coming out of the gates, shooting pretty well. A 7-2 advantage with 6.5 to go here in the opening quarter. So Braintree coming off of one of their more disappointing losses of the season to Durfee in their last game. They held the lead in the second half, could not hold on, and dropped to 500 with the loss as Kuja down the lane with a little runner didn't stay down. And now at the other end, Natick is double teamed underneath and the ball spins out of bounds off of a Braintree hand. So Braintree, who came off of a very impressive win over Brookline a couple games ago, falling to Newton North, obviously one of the top teams. That was a game that you expect Braintree to lose, but then to lose the game to Durfee, that really put a damper here and put Braintree back at 500 at 5-5, and now face Natick, another Base State Conference matchup, as Rodriguez with a nice save. And Braintree will get the ball back. 5:50 to go here in the first quarter. Just 2 points on the board for Braintree as Rodriguez drives inside, and the basket will count. Referee with a late signal counting the basket. That was a late call. I don't know how the basket would count if he's not at the free throw line. So obviously the basket's taken off, and that one is knocked back and out of bounds. So 5:49 to go, 7-2 the score. Braintree inbounding underneath, getting it to Kuja, waited with a couple of fakes, and then he traveled. And that's frustrating because he had the opportunity right away if he put it up off the glass. And Braintree with 2 early turnovers here in this first quarter, and they got to change that quickly or things could slip away quick. Braintree without the services of Gorm Tavine for the last few games, and now here today, Albertine also out. He was injured in the last game. As the outside shot is drained, and Natick now 2 for 2 from the outside. They've had 4 different players score. They have a 10th. And with 5:15 to go here in the opening quarter, Braintree's got to find something on the offensive end. Kuja again left open and airballs the shot. Should have used the glass that time. Had the open lane. Has worked to the perimeter again, and Rodriguez trying to shut down the lane. Work to the outside, another 3-point try, and another 3-pointer is hit. And Braintree with a timeout as everything is dropping, and that was Mulholland. So all 5 of the starters have scored. 3 of them have knocked down a triple, and just like that, the visitors with a 13-2 advantage here with 4:53 to go in the opening quarter, as we will take a quick break in the action as Braintree take a timeout and trying to right the ship here. We'll be right back. Play resuming, Braintree with the ball down 13-2. As Rodriguez gets inside the lane, too strong on the shot, gets his own rebound. Back in the corner now, fakes the 3, takes it to the basket, and no. An offensive rebound blocked, and then Rodriguez on the 3rd attempt puts it home. So Braintree finally able to score. And then a travel on the other side. So Natick has come out strong, building up a comfortable lead in the first quarter, but still a long way to go in this one. As Ellie has come into the game for Braintree, trying to draw a spark. Mead for 3. Yes! Mead again, when needed, has knocked down another big shot. He's got 5 points here early in this game with 4 minutes to go. Natick finally missed one from the outside. And the rebound is controlled by Natick. A quick pass underneath, Daly fouls. First free throw is no good. And Braintree to the bench. That'll be Lynn coming into the game first off of the Braintree bench. As Braintree has really been short-handed the last couple games. 1 for 2 at the line. Rodriguez drives down the lane, loses his dribble now. 14-7 as Braintree has it slapped out of bounds. And now another substitution as Tukashov enters the game for Daly, who picked up that last foul. Natick wants a sub at the next whistle. Into the hands of Lynn. Rodriguez back to the outside for Mead. Mead will take the jump shot and knock it down again. And he has come out firing on all cylinders. He's got 7 of the 9 Braintree points. It's 14-9, Braintree right back in it. Natick obviously has shot very good here in this first quarter, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say they're not going to shoot this well the rest of the game, but Braintree is held in there, down by 7, as the jump shot was hit at the free throw line by LeBlanc. 3 minutes to go as Mead again with the ball, as Natick trying to really guard him here and slow down his offense, but a foul is called. It'll be a push, and it'll be the second foul on the visitors. Took a shove up top. He'll drive it inside, kicks back to Mead. He faked the shot, now takes the jumper, and this time he missed the shot as Lynn is boxed out and could not secure the rebound for Braintree. So back up the court comes Natick with the ball as they kick it to the perimeter. Good defense by Braintree, shutting off the outside shot, and then a chance to get to the free throw line as Tarlin was fouled. Natick right now adding to their lead at the free throw line. Just 1 for 2 there at the line, and then a foul in the rebounding action going on Natick, and that'll be the second on Mila. .25 to go here in the first quarter, 17-9, Braintree down by 8. Mead's had the hot hand, and he continues to have the hot strike. A 3-point try, and he's got 10 points already here in the quarter. And a travel. So Braintree back within 5, and Mead doing it all for Braintree. He's provided all the offense, just about. He's got 10 of the 12 points. And he's single-handedly holding Braintree alive here in this game, keeping it close early. He gets the ball back, looking for the backdoor pass. It wasn't there. As Mead drives in the paint, kicks to Tukashov, gets the ball back, had the open shot, takes it at the free throw line, missed this one. And the ball is secured in the corner by Schuster. Brought back up the court by Natick. 1:40 to go, stepping in for a 3 and knocking down another outside shot. This is LeBlanc, he's got 7 points, and Natick continuing to shoot the ball extremely well from the outside. That's been the difference in this game, has been their 3-point shooting. As Kuja finds the ball, back into the hands of Mead. Mead takes it inside the paint, now kicks to Drainville. As Drainville works to the opposite side of the court now for Lynn, and Lynn was fouled on the drive down the baseline. He was pushed by Sean Fleming, the sophomore. As Natick goes back to the bench, bringing in one of their starters again, O'Keefe. And Braintree will bring in another starter of their own, as Rodriguez comes back in for Lynn. 1:10 to go here in the opening quarter. A lot of scoring here in this first quarter as Mead gets inside, tough shot, and he gets it to go again. He's got 12 here in quarter number 1, and he's just shooting the lights out of this gym here. Driving down the paint, and a tough shot, able to get it to go, with both sides very efficient on the offensive end. 5 points now for Mulholland, 22-14. Natick has had just about everything fall in this first quarter. Mead has had everything fall as well, with the exception of the shot here. Final half minute, 8-point game in favor of the visitors. Another outside try, finally missing one, but Braintree can't secure the rebound, and now they can hold for the final shot if they want it. Mulholland knows the situation here. As Braintree trying to avoid anything going to the basket. Nice hands there by Braintree. As getting in the passing lane was Kuja to knock it away. Six seconds left here in the quarter. Driving inside, and a foul called on Tukashov. Blocking foul called. That is the third team foul on Braintree. So the ball be inbounded underneath the basket with 3 seconds remaining. Quick pass, they shot, and the basket in the waning second. And again, it's knocked down by LeBlanc, who has 9 points in the first quarter. Braintree finds themselves down 10 after 1. 24-14, Natick with a 10-point edge here on the road. We'll be back for the start of the second quarter after this. Welcome back to Braintree High School, start of the second quarter in a high-scoring game, 24-14. Braintree with a turnover right off the bat, and at the other end, a dunk for Natick as Mila with the steal and the flush. 4 points for the co-captain, who had 2 fouls in the first quarter, and Braintree right now shooting themselves in the foot with a couple of bad passes, as getting inside and scoring is Rodriguez, his second bucket here of the half. So Braintree within 10 again, but they got to start making a run. They can't keep exchanging baskets. Pass underneath for Mila. And then the open shot from the outside is an air ball, but Braintree again, no rebounding underneath. As Mila with the ball finds the open player, driving down the lane. The floater does not stay down, and Braintree again cannot control the rebound. That's been a big problem early in this game, and that's got to be fixed. They got to get the rebounds underneath after these misses, because Natick obviously shooting a very high percentage. Braintree just has got to secure the glass here. There's 7:06 to go here till halftime, as the ball is nearly given away. Picked up by Natick off of the rebound and then thrown away as Tellier comes away with the ball. Braintree into the hands of Rodriguez back up the court. Rodriguez gets inside the lane, sends it back up top for Tellier, and now Ellie for 3. The line drive shot no good. And back up the court, into the corner, back at the top for an open 3. It's short, and Braintree again, no rebounding. 6.5 to go here in quarter number 2, and a foul is called before the shot. Pretty weak call. They've not let them play much here in this first half. Ball worked inside, and it's knocked away by Ellie. Braintree with the steal. Into the hands of Daly off the glass, and he spins it in. So Daly with his first bucket, and Braintree as close as 8 now. Drive inside, good defense as Ellie comes away with the ball. Back up the court, Mead to his left. Doesn't go that direction, find Tellier instead. And then Rodriguez worked it inside to Daly, who's got the size mismatch, and a foul called before the shot as Drainville will check in. As that is foul number 5 against Natick here in the first half. So Mead coming off the court with 12 points. Doing the heavy lifting on the offense. Work to the outside, and Ellie again from 3, and too strong as Drainville comes away with the rebound. That was also too strong, and Braintree's missed a couple of close shots. foul called. With 5:47 to go here as Natick will inbound side out in front of their own bench. Top of the key as the outside shot is missed, and Natick all of a sudden starting to miss some shots, as I figured might happen. They shot such a high percentage in that first quarter, it was going to be unsustainable as Drainville with a pretty shot down on the baseline. Stepping into the starting lineup for Albertine as Braintree within 6. And a timeout on the floor with 5:06 to go. We'll take a break in the action. 26-20, Natick with a 6-point lead and the ball. We'll be right back. Play resuming. As the outside shot is no good, and Braintree again gives up another offensive rebound. Driving down the lane as it's kicked to the corner, and the 3 off the mark, and it's ripped down, and an easy bucket underneath as Braintree again gives away the free bucket as Schuster scores. Braintree back down by 8 again. Work to the outside, a 3-pointer off the mark. Final 4 minutes. The other end, a spinning shot is no good as that one knocks out of bounds, and it stays with Natick. Inside, the running floater is good. Mulholland with the basket. And Braintree dribbles it off their own foot out of bounds. 3:20 to go. Top of the key. It's worked in the paint. Mila underneath, and he scores again. 6 points in the half, final 3 minutes. Underneath, Braintree can't score as the rebound secured by the Redhawks. Good defense in the backcourt by Rodriguez as the ball is finally worked over half court by Mila. Mila defended by Drainville on a size advantage as he steps back for 3, misses the shot, and then Meade is pushed in the back. That'll be a foul, and the 6th team foul on Natick. Next one will be 1-1. Braintree takes a timeout. With 2:28 to go here in the first half, we'll take a break in the action. 32 to 20, excuse me, a 12-point advantage for Natick. We'll be right back. Play resuming with 2:25 remaining. Braintree with the ball, down 12. Working it inside the paint. The jump shot is good. So Braintree cuts it to a 10-point game. Work back outside. And a foul underneath. That'll be the 6th team foul on Braintree, so both sides now with 6. First free throw is good. O'Keefe with 5 points. Granville now kicks to the corner for Rodriguez. Pulls it back outside for Tukashov. Underneath the pass, Tukashov, the spinning shot, no. The putback, fighting for the same team, as Tukashov is blocked underneath, and the final minute and a half now. Worked down the sideline and out of bounds. It'll stay with Natick. Working it to the other side of the court. And the outside shot is nailed. 8 points for O'Keefe, final minute of the opening half. Driving inside is Rodriguez, throws it up off the glass, no, gets his own rebound, throws it up again, no, and Braintree still battling for the ball in the final half minute now. Natick can hold for the final shot, enjoying a 15-point advantage. They've led the entire way. Final 10 seconds. Final 5 seconds now. Long three and no good. Putback is good right before the horn for the second straight quarter. LeBlanc scores. He's got 11 points, and Natick with a comfortable lead, 39-22 at halftime. As we'll be back after a short break here at halftime. Braintree down 17. We'll be back for third quarter action right after this.
You might feel like there's too many problems in the world, or that, you as a 15-year-old, 16-year-old can't really make a difference.
It's not always about you. It's not just one person. It's a group. It's a team. If we all show up together, that's what it's all about.
I was a part of helping to build what it is today.
I'm really lucky to get to be a part of that legacy.
Just that simple act that takes, 5 or 10 minutes of your time is making a difference and is transforming someone else's life.
Once you get there and realize how much you can change someone's life, it's one of the best feelings in the world.
I'd do anything to convince you just to be a part of this.
You guys keep doing what you're doing. It's something special.
Get up and try something. Just try it. Just go to one event, one action team event.
It'll just make you feel so good about yourself.
Welcome back to the Hurt Gymnasium start of the third quarter. Momentarily here, 39-22. The advantage for Natick. Mike Wasser bringing the coverage here on BCAM TV. And we'll see how Braintree responds after getting knocked around a bit in that second quarter. As Natick works it in on the post. Braintree forced it right back to the top of the key. 10 seconds left on the shot clock as they work it underneath. Milo with a beautiful look underneath as he finds LeBlanc, who's been one of the offensive threats for Natick in the first half. He had 11 first half points, scores the opening bucket here of the third quarter. Underneath, and Braintree throws it away. Braintree doesn't fix things in a hurry. They could be on their way to the third straight loss after the best win of the season against Brookline. Newton North and Durfee with losses, and down by 19 here in the third quarter with 7:05 to go. As Braintree comes away with the steal. And now we'll see if they can turn it into some offense. Over to Rodriguez. He spots up for three and does not get the roll as Kuja gets the rebound, sent back outside for Mead. Mead with the pull-up jump shot, and he can't get it to stay and gets his own rebound. A third chance for Braintree here on the possession. Back out for Rodriguez. Rodriguez, nice pass underneath, and he finds Daly, who missed the easy shot underneath. A beautiful look. 99 out of 100 times, Daly knocks that one down, and Braintree unfortunate there that they did not secure the rebound, or the basket underneath. And Natick with a timeout early here in the third quarter with 6:27 to go. So it's been a frustrating game from the start for Braintree as Natick shot the lights out in the first quarter. Mead tried to keep Braintree around. He has 12 points, but at this point in the game, Natick getting a lot more offense from a lot of their big stars. Their co-captains really doing a nice job, and it's been spread around pretty evenly on their side of the ball. And a big reason why they have a 41-22 lead. Ball moved over half court as the Redhawks looking to go up by 20 plus with the basket here, and they do. Eight points now for Mila as Mead trying to get something going on him on his own here. Rodriguez kicks it, and it's stolen. Things have slipped away very quickly. Most of the work done in the second quarter where Natick opened up a big lead, and now they continue to hit shot after shot from the outside. O'Keefe now has 11 and a steal. And at the other end, a basket will score for Kuja. A chance for a three-point play. Just the first basket of the game for Kuja. Missed the free throw, 46-24. Mila right down the lane, that was easy. No defense whatsoever there on that possession from Braintree as he just walked right down the lane. 10 points in the game for Mila, who's starting to really churn things up on the offensive end here in the second half. Again, left alone, another spot up three, and another three-ball knocked down by O'Keefe. .14 now for O'Keefe as Rodriguez with a beautiful look underneath for Braintree, as the basket is good by Kuja, who has the last 4 Braintree points. The timeout on the floor, 51-26, as Natick has exploded here in the third quarter and has really opened it up. 4:44 to go here in the third. We'll be right back. Play resuming here in the third quarter. Natick has been very impressive here in this game and continue it with a step-back shot. A three-pointer from Mila. He's got 13. He's got 7 points already here in this third quarter, as Meade had it knocked away, and Braintree's turnover number is really picking up here in this third quarter as Natick has blown it wide open. Another three, and he's had the hot hand and continues with the hot hand. O'Keefe will not miss right now. He's got 17. He's got 3 threes in the quarter. Might not be seeing many of these starters much more in this game, the way it's going, as Meade is fouled in the backcourt. A couple of substitutions for Braintree. All of a sudden a 31-point game, and this happened in such a hurry. The three-point shooting has really helped out Natick in the game. I've never seen a high school team with this strong of a percentage in a game. And it's not just 1 or 2 players, it's 4 or 5 that have hit outside shots, which is very uncommon in a high school sport. As Rodriguez is fouled. Actually, that was Ellie who fouled. 3:20 left here in the third quarter. And Braintree had a pretty good, or decent offensive first quarter, have really eased up on the offensive weapons. Nice pass underneath for Ellie, and he missed the layup. Braintree's missed a couple gimmies underneath. And now a steal into the backcourt as the work is done by Rodriguez. 6 points in the game for Tristan Rodriguez. Has work to the corner, driving inside, and the runner is good. Everything dropping as Jones knocks down his first shot. As Natick starting to empty out their bench a bit. Rodriguez looking for back-to-back baskets as he's knocked down. And he'll get back to the free throw line. First free throw is good as we see some substitutions again on the Natick side. Matthew Pohl entering in for the first time. Rodriguez splits the free throw, 7 points in the game for the sophomore guard. Natick has completely emptied out their bench. All starters are on the bench right now, with 2:15 to go here in the third quarter. As a three is no good, offensive rebound and a foul underneath on Braintree. As Lynn grabbed him from behind. Braintree has struggled mightily in this game in the rebounding department. That's been a huge problem and then obviously defending the three-point shot. The turnover numbers haven't been terrible here in this game, but those two things I just mentioned, the difference in this game. I don't have the stats for it, but Natick has hit a lot of threes. They've probably hit, I'd say 12 threes, maybe 13 threes. And the ball thrown into the bleachers. Three-point chance is knocked down. Ferrucci with his first basket of the game. And no matter who shoots a three right now for Natick, it drops. They better really think about this game because it's probably the best they're going to shoot all season long. Nice pass underneath, and Lynn with the layup. 63-31, and a foul in the backcourt. Third foul on Ellie. Ferrucci drives inside and throws that one wildly up and over the hoop. On the court, both sides battling for it, and it's tied up. Braintree will keep possession on the jump ball with 1:01 to go here in the third quarter. Inbounded to Ellie, back up for Mead. Mead kicks to the outside. It's Tellier launching from three, no good. As Lynn comes flying in for the rebound, and it's secured by Natick. Back up the court here in the final 40 seconds. Work to the outside, as it's now brought inside, and the layup is no good. Back comes Mead. Mead into the front court, kicks to Ellie as they work it around the outside, and Drainville. Drainville kicks to this side for Tellier. Underneath for the cutting Mead, as Mead with the tough spinning shot, and he gets it to drop. Got 14. Final 20 seconds, probably the final shot of this third quarter. Although Natick goes up with it quickly, and the ball will not stay down. A foul again on Braintree on Lynn. So Schuster at the free throw line. 1 for 2 at the line, 64-33 the score. Final 10 seconds, Braintree will get the final shot. Tukashov over to Mead in the final seconds, pulls up from three, it's short. And that'll do it here in the third quarter, as Braintree was outplayed in all facets of the game in the third quarter, and Natick has opened it wide open now, 64-33 after three. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. Play resuming here in the fourth quarter as Braintree down big as Natick trying to close things out. And a quick basket here to start the quarter. And Braintree with a very quick timeout here to start this fourth quarter. Before things can even start, Braintree finds themselves down very big here in this game as we'll take a brief break. Play resuming as Braintree works it underneath and Tukashov cannot convert. .7:25 remaining in the game, 67-33 the score. And another shot knocked down as everything continues to fall. And a foul called as Braintree will get to the free throw line as the basket will count. And a three-point chance here for Rodriguez. So three-point play is completed. 10 points for Rodriguez. .650 left, 69-36. Back to the outside, and we'll see if Natick starts to use some clock. As they drive down the lane, and the basket will go. No matter who it is, everything dropping, and another player scoring. This is Waldron. Braintree will inbound underneath the basket with 6.5 to go. As Rodriguez goes right again to the basket, gets knocked down again. As Rodriguez goes to the free throw line, looking to add to his 10-point total. .71-37. .6:10 left. Braintree works it inside the paint, kick to the outside for a three from Len. No good on the three. Offensive rebound by Tellier. Kick back outside for Rodriguez. As working in the paint is Rodriguez. Second chance, and again he scores. And another chance for three. Rodriguez really piling up some points here late. .5:48 left. Rodriguez with 15 points. .71-40 the score, with 5.5 remaining. 10 left on the shot clock. Jump shot is good. Malloyan gets in the act. This one reminiscent of how it probably felt for Braintree in the win over Brookline, where everything was falling as Rodriguez was poked in the face. Rodriguez coming off, shaken up a bit on the play. Final 5 minutes. And the three-pointer does not stay down this time. Finally, Natick misses a shot. Drainville drives down the lane and an offensive foul. Three-point try, no good. Rebound secured by Braintree. Tukashov into the hands of Lynn. Pushes up the court as Drainville kicks to the outside. Kuja steps in for the jumper and knocks it down. 6 points for Kuja with 4:15 remaining. Back to the outside as the Redhawks run some clock. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Pass inside is stolen into the hands of Drainville. As Kuja looks to return the favor for Drainville, and that one thrown off the back of the defender. Tukashov with a jump shot at the top of the key. No good. .335 left. And the ball is out of bounds. Moved over the front court by Braintree with 20 seconds left on the shot clock, 3:15 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Drainville, tough shot. A little bit of contact, no call. Referees letting things go a little bit more as this one obviously turned into a blowout. And at the other end, another three-point opportunity. First basket for Matt Pohl. Final 3 minutes. Ellie cutting down the lane and he scores. Just the first basket for Ellie, who's really done a nice job offensively here this season off the bench. Here today, Braintree just really came into a hard shooting team. That's really all you can say in this game. I mean, obviously Braintree hasn't played particularly well, but 75 points on the board. As now cutting down the lane is Gazzolo with his first basket. As Natick running up the court at the other end. Kuja got away with the foul as Braintree secures the rebound. Zolo again gets inside, throws it up with the left hand, no. Offensive rebound and thrown away. Step back three, no. 1:40 left. No real reason to be taking a step back three with this big of a lead, but Natick continuing to shoot from the outside. Fresh shot clock. Everything should be inside the paint just like that. And that's much better basket underneath. As Waldron scores his second basket. And it looks like a timeout was taken, but I think it was just for a substitution. Final 1:10 as Daly steps into a three and knocks it down. Final minute, 77:49. Only thing now to change will be the final score. Obviously, Natick will pick up a huge road win here today. And the final score will be a little different than the first half played out. Braintree was not down this big. They were down, I believe, 17 at halftime, and then it was ballooned up in the third quarter and obviously became unmanageable. And Braintree shorthanded as it is without two of the top scorers and just didn't play good enough defense, and Natick shot the lights out. Final half minute. As Kuja works in the paint. Floater no. And that should do it. No reason to shoot it again. As it's worked over half court. Braintree won't foul. Natick shouldn't shoot. And the final score of this game will be 77-49. As Braintree with their third straight loss. All coming here at home. Not a good week here at home for Braintree. Losses to Newton North, Durfee, and here today to Natick. 77-49, the final score. And Braintree demolished here today at home. And all the work really done by the key cogs of the Natick team. LeBlanc and Mila with the majority of the work. And then obviously O'Keefe got hot from the outside. He had 17. 13 for Mila, 13 for LeBlanc, but remember, a couple of the handful of those players didn't play in the second half or much of the second half because of the game being so one-sided. And the final score of this one, 77-49, as Braintree was led by Rodriguez with 15, 14 from Meade, but not enough here today as Braintree drops their third straight game here at home to 5-6 now on the season. As that'll conclude our coverage. On behalf of our camera person here today, John Orfanos, I'm Mike Wassel. We'll see you next time.